Strawberry farming is both labor-intensive and time-critical. Farmers need to harvest ripe fruit within 2 to 3 days, but the size of their farms makes it extremely difficult to accurately survey a farm and determine the optimal harvest time for strawberries. And as a result, farmers employ fixed labor and pick their crop 3 times a week. This is very manual work, with laborers going around and checking each plant and picking fruit. And farmers cannot accurately know the number of ripe and unripe strawberries, and so they cannot accurately plan when to harvest their crop. This means that in the early season, there end up being too many laborers, but in later seasons, there are not enough laborers, and many strawberries end up going waste, up to 30%. But if farmers can get more accurate information on how many of their strawberries are ripe, they can plan their labor more dynamically, and this would lead to lower labor costs and fewer wasted strawberries. And so, I built a solution that can provide a status of the farm to farmers by identifying the number of ripe and semi-ripe strawberries, allowing farmers to plan their labor more effectively. I also built a robot that can harvest these ripe strawberries in order to reduce labor costs even further. And I built the model myself from recordings of 4 real strawberry farms, both during peak and late seasons. I labeled the images myself, and used TensorFlow to train an SSD Inception v2 convolutional neural network with this dataset and build the custom model. I also used the custom model as a base to create a fruit picker, which uses an Intel RealSense D415 camera to take a video of the strawberries. The machine learning model then performs image recognition on the feed in real time, identifying strawberries and converting the coordinates to those of the UARM Swift robotic arm, which moves to pick the strawberries. As you can see here, the 5 ripe strawberries have been identified, and the unripe strawberry in the bottom right has not been. And then, as you can see here, the robot arm is moving to pick the strawberries that have been identified, obviously leaving the unripe strawberry unpicked, since you don't want unripe strawberries in your basket. The arm moves from the right to the left, picking all of the strawberries and dropping them off in a basket, similar to how a fruit picker would on the actual farm. But of course, this does not need a person, and so this would help lower labor costs tremendously.